The floor. Yes, the floor. It's something that we human beings oftentimes take for granted. But without a floor, how would we stand and maintain balance? Questions like these keep me awake at night, as well as the man who directs the floor at Midstate Magazine. Brian Srnowski's job is complex.
My job is the floor director, and it's pretty basic.
His tasks are numerous.
It did not get plugged in.
I'll put my hand up in the air, that's the standby. Aaron will give me the take mic cue, which means the camera needs to switch to him and I need to tell the talent to talk, and I'll just do that. The other big signal is when they're ad-libbing something and they're not reading off script, or during an interview. This is the wrap, which means you gotta stop talking, we need to leave now.
Brian will be the first to admit that he is simply a messenger.
I'm basically the go-between, because the talent doesn't have an earpiece and Aaron can't always hear what they're saying.
Do you hear Aaron, our director, in your ear at other times too?
You know, every once in a while I'll just, like I'll have my iPod in and I'll think he's talking to me and I'll just go like that,
And like any job, the floor director position has many perks.
I think of all the people involved with the production, I get to watch the show the most. So I think I have probably one of the best ideas of how the show looks altogether. I've got that TV out there and I see the final product.
But amongst the insanity floor directing brings, Brian will take away a lot.
I think that's just, it's just good to be able to take a message and to give it to someone else quickly and efficiently, and without messing it up.
From the floors of Midstate Magazine, Shane Fryer.
Thanks, Shane. That Brian guy is a real bum. Oh, he's coming after me. Oh, jeez.
Right. Where would we be without you? We wouldn't get the raps. We, wouldn't know when to talk.
Very true. Very hard worker.
He is.
You're the best. You're the best. What a guy.
Thanks.
But yeah, I remember there was some technical difficulty, excuse me, last year, and the mics could never work, and there was always thrown off with something. But this guy, he's got it locked in. He has no mess ups at all.
Hey, he gets your cues to you on time so that you're, with it.
And I'm impossible to deal with. So think about that. If he can get me, then he can get anybody.
Well, again, you've got the glasses, so now you can see again.
Now I can actually see him.
And you can read his, raps and everything.
I can read him. I mean, it's not like I'm actually reading. It's just watching him do this. It's pretty simple, but.
Okay, if you could have any superpower, speaking of sight, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would you do? Or what would you have?
The ability to have any superpower on command.
That's not an option.
Why is that not an option? You said any.
Oh, well, I'd fly.
We'll talk more about this. Yeah, flying would go.
Some people may have never heard of Malua.
Elise is here to give us the scoop on an international star.
Hey there, I'm Elise Andert, and it's time to get your passports ready. We're going across the Atlantic for this week's On the Beat. Today we're taking a listen to European sensation Katie Melua and her new album, Secret Symphony. Don't worry if you've never heard that name before. Though not overly popular in the US, she's an international superstar. Secret Symphony is the 5th album from this Georgian and British songstress. It comes with high expectations, as her last 4 albums went platinum in dozens of countries around the globe. Known for her unique combination of Western, folk, and pop music, Malua this time has an orchestra behind her to make up the Secret Symphony. The album itself is low-key and smooth, like a bar of dark chocolate. It is also slightly bittersweet, as Malua's lyrics delve into personal growth and loss. This album is ideal for all those quiet nights of peace and simple happiness. The lead single from the album, Gold in Them Hills, is an outstanding way to hear the simple joy of Malua's music. Well, that's all we have for this week's On the Beat. I'm Elise Andert, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Elise. I have to check her out. She's pretty awesome.
I've never heard of her.
Neither have I until now.
I don't know. It seems like one of those CDs that you would just turn on and just pass out.
I like those though.
Oh, I love them.
They calm me down, relax,
Have you heard of Bon Iver?
No. Oh, yes.
Bon Iver.
I thought you said Bonnie Var, and I was like, what?
Bon Iver. I will turn that CD on and just out.
I agree.
And by the end of the first song, I love it. So yeah, maybe I'll have to check out Mahula. Is that how you say it? You don't know how to say her name either? Okay, Mahula.
Well, I think that the radio stations down here need to play better songs.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I really. Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Hey.
Sing-along radio every Sunday night at 7.
What?
Oh, yeah. Me and Brian Sternowski actually host a radio show.
Sing along?
And it's all about you. We only play songs that people like to sing along to, like Journey or Nelly, you know, that type of thing. And the whole gig is you can request a song, you call in and request a song, but you have to sing part of it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Have you gotten some pretty awful voices?
Oof, not great. So Sunday nights at 7. But we have to take a quick break.
But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Well, I first started skating with my friend. He had an extra board, and then he just gave it to me, and I've been skating ever since. Well, when I don't land a trick and I have my mind set on something, and I'm not getting what I want, I just keep going for it until I get it right. My mom, she didn't go to college, so she wants me to experience that whole thing, and so I could end up getting like a good job. I think to get into college, I'll have to be determined, just like when I want to get a new trick, and skating's helped me realize I've got what it takes.
With the presidential race heat up, Dawn took to the streets to talk about past presidents.
Let's see what Bradley students know about our former leaders.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Don McClure, and with elections coming up, we're out asking our young voters what they know about their politics and the American dream. Who was the first president to live in the White House?
Abraham Lincoln. George Washington.
You guys need a hint. Who was the first president to live in the White House?
Was that John Adams?
I'll give you guys a hint. Think of beer.
Sam Adams.
Which president was the first to live in the White House?
Abraham Lincoln.
Adams.
There you go, but which Adams do you know? Because some people confuse with the beer.
John Quincy.
There you go. What year was the first American flag made in?
The year? Oh no. Well,
I don't know.
What year was the first American flag made in?
I would say 1776.
That is correct. What year was the first American flag made in?
1776.
There you go. So today we were hanging out with our future leaders of America to find out what they knew about their history and what some others didn't know. This is me pledging my allegiance to Midstate Magazine. I'm Don McClure.
Thanks, Dawn. So I was stumped on some of those questions.
Were you?
I
Yeah,
was.
I went out there and people, he asked a Super Tuesday question and it was just everyone was, like they asked what's the primary for that all the states.
Oh, okay.
No, everyone was just like, he's like, think big, and they're just.
Hey, who made the first American flag?
That was Betsy Ross?
Yeah, it's just because I just told you.
You didn't tell me at all. That's because I was out there filming, and enough people said, people know who made it, people don't know when it was made, though.
Exactly. Like, I know who made it, but I didn't know when it was made.
Do you believe it's a myth? Some people try to say it was a conspiracy theory.
No, I don't.
And I need to look after my girl Betsy, because she worked hard on that
flag. She worked hard on that flag.
The color coordination, fantastic.
I mean, who else
13
has a
stars,
flag?
great.
And yeah.
The
and now
stripes,
we got the 50.
I would be willing to say that the American flag, the best.
And everything in the American flag signifies something. So it's, I don't know, just like America.
Betsy, I miss you. If you're out there watching, I miss you. But we certainly have a full studio tonight.
So let's go to Lizzie to see what all the noise is about.